Imagine waking up to the sound of your phone buzzing, but not with notifications or emails from work. No, it's something else. It's a reminder that you're at the top. You own your time, you control your destiny. Billionaires don't just live differently, they think differently. Today, I'm going to show you how the wealthiest people on this planet structure their days to maintain their success. And trust me, it's not about luck. It's all about mindset, habits, and, most importantly, time management. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how you can start living like a billionaire. Now let's dive into what an average day looks like for a billionaire. But don't mistake average for ordinary, because what they do is anything but. It all starts early, long before the world wakes up. Most billionaires, including myself, are awake by 5 a.m. Why so early? Because the morning hours are when the mind is fresh, and this is where the magic happens. The first few moments of the day are vital. A billionaire like me doesn't just hit snooze and sleep in. Instead, I use this time to plan. I reflect on my goals and envision the day ahead. I make sure everything in my life is aligned to my vision, to my purpose. Think about it. Would you want to let a single hour slip by without making it count? Let's talk about health, because as a billionaire, I know it's one of the most important assets. Health is wealth, after all. I don't skip my morning workout. Physical activity doesn't just keep you fit, it sharpens your mind, builds discipline, and releases endorphins that keep you energized throughout the day. I take about 30 minutes for a high-intensity workout, sometimes a run, sometimes lifting weights. You don't have to be extreme, but you must make it a priority. Exercise is the foundation for everything else. I don't just look good, I feel good. And feeling good allows me to take on the challenges that come my way. After my workout, it's time for a power breakfast. Many people underestimate the power of a good meal, but let me tell you, it's crucial. Billionaires know the importance of fueling their bodies with the right nutrients. My breakfast consists of high-protein foods: eggs, avocado, maybe some oats, something that's going to give me energy without making me sluggish. This meal is designed to keep my brain sharp and focused for the day ahead. So when I sit down at the table, it's not just about eating, it's about making sure I'm ready to tackle the day with everything I've got. After breakfast, it's time to get to work. But here's where things get interesting. Billionaires don't work just for the sake of working. Every moment, every task is done with purpose. The key to success lies in focusing on the right things. For me, this means no distractions. I make sure my calendar is organized, and I prioritize the most important tasks first. I don't waste time on small, irrelevant details. For instance, my first hour is spent on reviewing major business strategies, tackling important emails, and making key decisions that move the needle forward. Time is my most precious asset. There's no room for wasting it. As the day continues, I'm constantly shifting between different roles. I'm not just a businessman. I'm a leader, a strategist, and a decision maker. During this time, I attend meetings, conference calls, and video chats. The key here is that I delegate effectively. I don't try to do everything myself. A billionaire understands that you need the right team to help you achieve greatness. I trust my team and empower them to handle tasks while I focus on making decisions that will take the business to the next level. It's all about knowing where your time and energy should be spent. But let's not forget about one of the most critical parts of my day: learning. Billionaires never stop growing, and that means learning is part of the daily routine. I dedicate time to read, whether it's a book on business strategy, the latest trends in technology, or a deep dive into the market. I'm constantly keeping myself updated. The world changes fast, and if you're not growing, you're falling behind. So I spend at least 30 minutes a day on learning. It could be listening to podcasts while traveling, reading articles, or even taking online courses. Education doesn't end after school. It's a lifelong journey. By mid-afternoon, after hours of intense focus, I know it's time for a quick break. This could be a walk in the park, some time with a friend, or simply taking a moment to reflect and reset. This short break recharges my energy and allows me to refocus. Billionaires understand that balance is key to sustaining high performance. It's about pushing hard, but also knowing when to pull back and give your mind the space it needs to stay sharp. As the evening draws near, I start to wind down my day. I don't just shut off completely, though. I always take time in the late afternoon or evening to review my progress. I assess what I've achieved, what I need to improve, and what goals are next on my radar. This is when I can see if my day has aligned with my bigger vision. This moment of reflection keeps me on track. It's also when I plan for tomorrow, so when I wake up, I'm ready to hit the ground running. Finally, after dinner and family time, it's time to relax. A billionaire understands that mental rest is just as important as physical rest. I unwind with something that brings me peace, whether it's reading a book, meditating, or simply reflecting on the day. And when I close my eyes at night, I do so knowing that I've made the most of my day. It wasn't about working all day long. It was about being intentional with every moment. So what can you learn from this? It's simple. Time is everything. Billionaires don't waste time. They don't procrastinate. And they certainly don't let distractions get in the way. Every day is carefully planned and executed. You can do the same. Start by waking up earlier. Prioritize your health. Stay focused on what matters and delegate what doesn't. Spend time learning and growing. Take breaks, but also find time to reflect on your progress. And most importantly, be intentional with every moment you have. The secret to success is not in doing more, it's in doing what matters most. Billionaires are not superhumans. They just make better use of their time. If you want to live like them, you need to start treating your time with the same value they do. Remember, every moment counts. So if you want to start taking control of your life and your time, the first step is simple. Take action. If this video has inspired you and given you some insight into how the world's wealthiest people spend their days, then don't just sit there. Do something about it. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. What part of a billionaire's day would you adopt into your own life? Let's keep this conversation going. You've got this. Now go make today count.